editing Heather. I went through all my footage and I recorded everything like 4 or 5 times, and the clip at the very beginning where it says the about me, it was a photo. It wasn't a video. So I guess we'll do an about me video for the next video. Right when I got into the groove, my phone said it has no space because I'm filming in 4K. Also, what time is it? Well, I'm gonna record and see what happens. Okay, let's start with the dork of the day. Drink, outfit, reading, knitting. Drink, coffee, tried and true. In my Throw Ceramics mug. This mug is pretty much my 4th child. I don't know what's going to happen when she's no longer with us. Outfit. This is a finished object. Can't really see it because I'm sitting and I'm zoomed in. But this is, it's just like it's not even really a pattern. It's more like a recipe from Type B. I was going to write down all the details and I didn't. So I'll have to type it in as I say it. Erin Rico on YouTube. She has like I'll link the video. She has a video of like make your own crochet sweater, and I just did double crochet rows, and there was 4 spots for increases, so it was like a raglan sweater. And I just followed the recipe and tried it on as I went and just kind of winged it. I used my 2025 Advent yarn. The theme was Wes Anderson, so I based all my colors off of Wes Anderson films in the like retro saturated palette that he uses, and this was all the colors. I did a 12 skein Advent, and this year though I have a 24 skein option with a full skein for the 25th day. Outfit. Reading. I am reading Pedro Páramo. I'm about halfway through, and I have to go back and read probably the whole thing over again, because I do this really fun thing where I read and then I just have like a whole other conversation in my brain at the same time, and I don't remember anything I read. And then I'm also reading The Artist's Way, but I only read a chapter a week. So today is week 8, because every Wednesday I check in with some ladies that some I know, some I don't know, but I'm getting to know them. Knitting. I'm not really knitting anything. I do have some whips, so let's go there. What I'm working on the most lately is Gooey sweater by Andrea Mowry or Andrea Renee Knits, and I'm using Cycle yarns in Sidequest because I love a good Sidequest. And base, the green, is my yarn in non-superwash sport weight, and the color is Dirty Martini. I'm a green girly, and I have to force myself to not knit everything in green. But then when I don't, I feel sad about it. and it is living in my handmade Renee project bag. And I chose this project bag because the little shapes on the fabric reminded me of the Ooey gooey shapes. And then I have 2 other whips. Should I do that now? Yeah, let's do it now. Well, let's just change the segment into whips. So, whips. The Ooey gooey sweater. The second whip is the wave sweater. I'm horrible at finishing sweaters. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So if you're a knitter or crocheter and you make a million different things and then you go to make a sweater and you just can't bring yourself to finish it, you're not alone. Because I think I started this last summer. It's been a year and I haven't even split for sleeves yet. But this used to be my farmer's market whip project. I would work on it during my farmer's markets. I haven't done a farmer's market since July. And it's April, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. This is my blown alpaca DK base. And I know I'm not showing this very well, but yes. This is my linen colorway, and then the maroon is my, I should know this, it's my company. I think it's Merlot. It's a burgundy name color. I'm horrible at naming, and then I don't remember what I name my stuff. So I'll like pop up the little graphic in there. And then I have a whip that, let's try this again. Kids are home. Dogs are barking. This is mic number 2 because the other one died and half of my footage has no sound. So now I have to record all over again. April is fooling me and nobody else. Okay, so where I had left off was whips, effervescent sweater. Did I do finished objects? I feel like I have to start from the beginning because I don't know what was recorded and what wasn't, so we'll see. Anyway, the effervescent sweater, Maribel and I did a knit along that nobody ever finished, and it was 2023, 2022. It was a Pom Pom magazine edition. I think it was the one with like all the mohair Surrey alpaca like sheer knits and like lace. And the effervescent sweater I fell in love with because the colorway was very similar to my like on the model was similar to my Daydreamer colorway, and I was like, I have to knit that and I want to knit lace. And I'm a top down knitter, not bottom up, because I don't have the patience, and then I feel like I never make it long enough, and that's just my preference. Cuff down in socks, top down in sweaters, but I do occasionally knit bottom up. So I knit bottom up and I did the body, which was all stockinette, and then you cast on the sleeves, which are like 1/2 to 3/4 length sleeves. So I got one sleeve done, and then you do the other sleeve. And we all know that I have a problem with sleeves, which is probably why a lot of my shirts are like t-shirt like t-shirt sleeves. T-shirt sleeves? That's the right word. Anyway, so the construction is you knit the body bottom up, knit the sleeves, then you put them together, and then you do the lace. So I gave up, and the whole reason why I wanted to do the sweater is I wanted to do the lace. So I never finished, but my goal is to finish it before summer. We'll see. I'm guessing because I did D.O.R.K, I segued into whips, and this was my whips. So I'm going to do finished object again just in case. Don't mind the kids running and stampeding through the house. So my only finished object is the no frills sweater, which I also started in 2022. And I finished the whole body and half of a sleeve. And I got mad and I put it in a closet because I did the decreases wrong on the sleeve. And then I found it in the closet the other day, this closet over here. It's like a craft closet. And it's usually filled with things that I don't use regularly. So she was grounded for 4 years. And now she's finished. I did not weave in the ends on the sleeve because I actually think I'm going to undo the bind off and do an Italian bind off so it's like stretchier, because with sleeves, if I ever knit them, I typically like scrunch them up to my elbow, and I'm not going to like it if it is tight. So I'll try it on, do a little scrunch moment, and then we'll go from there. I'll either weave in the ends or I'll do the Italian bind off. Make this quick because my phone said so. Okay, so finish objects, announcements. I'm vending at Flock again this year. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to be alongside Maribel of Rainier Roses. Last year we were right next to each other, but there was like a little wall, like a half wall barrier between our booths, and this year we're hoping to have it all open, so it'll be just like a really big area that everybody can look around and mingle, and you won't feel crammed in my teeny tiny 10x10 booth that's filled with all the things. Super excited. We have a lot of things behind the scenes. I've already recorded this 3 different times with way more details, but I can talk about it in future videos because I feel like I've been recording for 5 hours. Other in-person markets, I am a 3rd-year vendor at Maple Valley Farmers Market, which starts in May. So I'll have a few Saturdays there. I 3D print knitting notions and accessories, but for my farmers market, in-person markets, I bring toys and fidgets as well. So if you have kids or you like little desk pets for your office, or you're looking for little toys, little fidget toys, I'm your girl, and I'll be at Maple Valley Farmers Market. Shop news. We have a new colorway, or new color for the 3D prints, and it's peach. It's like a translucent peach. It almost looks pearlescent. Here is the yarn bowl with the strap. Every time I say that, I think I want to say boots with the fur. New colorway, translucent peach, available on all my 3D printed notions. And then I have a new colorway in my shop, and it's called Nectarine, and it's like a yellowy, orangey, mangoey kind of base with like pink and brown and peach and orange variegated speckles throughout. Then I have my advent calendar available for pre-order. It ships in November, and there's payment options, so you could do it now and then, pay over time. It's Y2K themed. Think like late 90s, early 2000s. Metallics, pastels, neons, lime green inflatable chairs, flip phones, chat rooms, CDs, alien core, butterfly clips. I'm excited. It'll be fun. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of cool things that I want to put in the boxes. And this year, instead of just the 12 skein minis, I have an option to do 24 skein minis with a full skein. So you like Y2K or late 90s, early 2000s era, you should go check it out. I think that's it for the first video because I've been recording this so many times and I've recorded it over and over to where I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure there's clips that won't even go in this because it didn't record and then I thought I re-recorded it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for I don't know. This is all Maribel from Rainy Rose's fault. So you should go to her YouTube, Rainier Roses. Is it Rainier Roses and Co. or Rainier Roses? And then either on her Instagram or her YouTube, like subscribe, follow if you don't already, and go comment on her video or one of her posts, rose emoji, because this is all her fault. So let's spam her because she called me out on her last YouTube video saying that I was starting a podcast. So here we are. And then if you struggled to watch this video and it's not your cup of tea, go spam her account with the poo emoji. And then we'll know. We'll know if we'll vote on her social media accounts. Because this is all her fault. Hopefully this works out and the mic wasn't crackling, or it was. Let's be honest. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully the next video is better, and we'll see you next time. Bye.